Welcome to the video. It's me, Ciara, aka Ciara in the bonus, and we're here live on Twitch. Make sure you guys drop a follow to the Twitch to pull it to the live stream and be a part of the conversation. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions, all the things that y'all are able to point out and everything. So make sure you leave a comment too. So y'all recommended Dr. Dre Deep Water featuring Kendrick Lamar to me. I heard a lot of people suggest this, so I mean, maybe it's like just a hidden gem. Like if y'all got any more hidden gems or deep cuts and things like that, let me know in the comments. And as for a little background, I've been kind of going through Kendrick's discography recently. Now I did grow up listening to him, but I was probably around like 12-ish when I first discovered him, between 12 and 16 by the time Damn came out. So I did hear Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Mr. Morale, but I would like to actually go back and re-listen to those albums and do a review kind of with my adult ears, because I already understood how technical and skilled and deep Kendrick's content was, but I would like to honestly go back and re-listen to that stuff with a different POV at this point. And if you guys would like to check out any of the other recent reactions, go to the playlist tab on my channel, check out Kendrick Lamar reactions. If y'all want me to do any other ones, let me know in the comment sections or come through to the stream and just ask me directly and I'll be able to get to it sooner. So we got the lyric video pulled up. I really don't know what to expect. Y'all got me to check out the recipe with Kendrick and Dr. Dre, and that one was pretty interesting. And y'all told me Kendrick wrote Dr. Dre's verse. So I'm wondering, did Kendrick write Dr. Dre's verse again? I'm just gonna lean towards probably he did. So let's go ahead and get into it, and y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know the bars y'all catch, what are your favorite lines, or any other thoughts y'all have about it. Okay, another one. I know this one came out like 6-7 years ago. Yeah, 6.
What is
Okay.
going on in Compton? I don't understand it. Well, as it relates to this is not in my field as the clerk, so
Oh,
anything that relates to this, you probably have to get an answer from Dr. Dre.
I heard you talking about respect. I gave you
hold on. Oh, it's really not letting me write it down.
niggas the utmost.
Hold on. Go back.
Dr. Dre.
I heard you talking about respect. I gave you niggas the utmost.
Okay.
All you niggas the utmost. Would you look over Picasso's shoulder and tell him about his brush strokes? Them opinions, I don't trust those.
Okay, so off the rip, he talking his stuff. All right. You know, I will say, like, Dr. Dre is legendary. That is probably how a lot of goats feel about their craft. You know, other people critiquing it. Now, personally, I don't think anyone's above critique. But then again, in order to reach those heights and those levels of greatness, you do have to have a certain level of ego, pride, and honestly skills. So I think you earn the right to say stuff like that, for sure.
I heard you talking about respect. I gave you niggas the utmost. All you niggas the utmost. Would you look over Picasso's shoulder and tell him about his brush strokes? Them opinions, I don't trust those.
Okay.
I apologize. The city made it.
I kind of like this flow he got going. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know all Dr. Dre's music, but I feel like I've heard enough to kind of have a concept of how he usually rap. Is this how he usually rap? I don't know why. It sounds a little different. He on his real like assertive like you know how dudes talk when they just talking their shit. It's like that. I don't feel like I heard Dr. Dre talk like that. But then again, I haven't listened to a lot of his music, so y'all let me know.
So cutthroat, every hood love me, but it started on one coast. Could've stopped in 86, but I knew that you would want more. I'm on a throne in a place some niggas won't go. Don't get it fucked up. Been away from home. Been away from home that long. All they wanna know is where you from, nigga?
That's interesting. I don't know. Like, I liked it. Like, y'all, I'm not like a Dr. Dre fan, but I just like the delivery on it. And I like that little part right there. Right here. I like that, how the rhythm of the lyrics was like synced up with the beat. All they want to know is like that was real smooth. I feel like that's something Kendrick.
This is about where I'm from. I think it's time to take these niggas to the deep water. Yeah, down in the Pacific. Where them sharks at, nigga, down in the deep water. Listen. All you niggas swimming in the info. Don't fuck around and drown in the specifics. Always going overboard. kinfolk. Now you sleeping with the motherfucking fishes. These niggas won't let up until they all
Hold on,
wet
let me go
up.
back.
Motherfucking fishes. These niggas won't let up until they all wet up. Don't get fucked up.
Yo, this flow is like really throwing me, like in a good way, not in a bad way. It's just, I don't know. It sounds familiar, but at the same time, it sounds like.
Everybody wanna visit trying to re-up that prescription. Yep. Yeah. Re-up. Cause my nigga watercolors couldn't even paint the picture. They don't get the picture. Fuck. Yeah, drugs about a dozen. You might just wanna go and check the children. You might just wanna check your children. I'm the one that got their ear. For many years I've been making parents live in fear. I just wanna make it clear. My influence run deep like the ocean. Don't get it fucked up. Been away from home. Been away from home that long. All they wanna know is
I really like that part. Yeah, this ain't nothing too crazy, right? But sonically, it just sounds good. I just like how it sounds. Y'all know who we waiting for, though. We waiting for Kendrick. Come on, K-Dot.
Feels like you're drowning, don't you?
Is that Anderson .Paak?
About 100 miles down in that ocean. It's over.
That's gotta be him.
Should've never jumped in if it can't
Right, y'all. That's definitely Anderson .Paak, right? His voice is so distinct. There's no way that's not him.
Oh my God. Where's a lifeguard when you need one?
Okay.
Motherfucking noise
The go.
from the bottom.
The go. Okay. Every time you hear a Kendrick verse, you gotta take it in and absorb it. You only get to listen to it one time. So, okay, putting myself in the mindset. So this is 20. What year is this? 2018? Okay, so this is different era Kendrick. Post Damn. Okay. Putting myself in the right mindset, because it's like, you know, Kendrick's style and his approach, I feel like there's a similarity between all the eras, but, you know, I feel like different eras, he had different deliveries, different energies, different, like, approaches. You know what I'm saying?
Should've never jumped in if you can't swim. Oh my God. Where's a lifeguard
Okay.
when you need one? Motherfucking noise started from the bottom. Rock a baby bottle, mixing that with someone like my mama knew I had a problem. Wasn't thinking about no rapping, I was joking for $1. Putting quarter pieces in the black of piece and make it holla holla. No police in me, I got the beast in me, I got to holla. Keep the decency of making TNT my product. I'm a CEO, MPTO, innovator, energizer. In the city, bullet fly till that bitch on autopilot.
I like that. I like that. You know, it's like, this is classic Kendrick. But I'm just looking at some of the things he's doing lyrically here. Interesting. So the lines that stand out to me is number one, started from the bottom. That's just kind of funny for obvious reasons. Vodka baby bottle. I feel like he's not being literal, but like he's getting you to visualize something. Like I feel like Kendrick does that a lot, where he, as a writer, right, I always say that great writers are able to get across an idea without saying it in a very simple or direct way. To me, the better writer you are, the more ways you're able to creatively suggest, imply, or kind of visualize something, you know, to the person that's reading it, right? Because it's like, if it's too straightforward, it's like, okay, yeah, you might be able to rhyme it easier, but it's like, how can you paint a picture of a concept, right? When he says vodka baby bottle, I'm thinking like, okay, he's kind of just getting across the idea that, you know, alcohol or alcoholism was something very prevalent from when he was born, right? I'm certain they weren't putting vodka in the baby bottle, but it's like, it's taught to you, it's fed to you, or passed down to you, like, as a kid. And then he was saying, wasn't thinking about no rap, I was drinking $4. So probably started drinking at a young age. I mean, we've heard Kendrick talk about his alcoholism, right? And then the other part, oh, there it is. Inner city bullet fly till that bitch on autopilot. I like that one, because that's just a real creative way. This is exactly what I'm talking about with, like, you getting creative with the way that you paint a picture, right? You could easily say, oh yeah, I've heard people say, you know, chopper got a stutter, the gun got a stutter, we spraying the bullets. Like, it's so many different ways you can say it, right? He said, inner city bullet fly until that bitch on autopilot, because, you know, autopilot is like a mode on a plane when you're flying in the air, right? Or you could just say autopilot just in general for any type of vehicle is when the vehicle's driving itself. Now he's getting across the idea that the bullet will fly on autopilot. So I think that's a way he could be saying there's a switch on the gun to where the bullets are automatically falling out. You click the button and they're flying out, like on a semi-automatic or automatic type vibe. Or I think he could be saying, the bullets on autopilot, the bullets automatically going out as soon as there's an op or some type of like person that's threatening them or things like that. That's kind of what I think he's getting at there. But I just like that one line. That's probably my favorite line that stuck out right here.
Energizer in the city, bullet fly till that bitch on autopilot. Shit. I don't give a fuck about your whereabouts.
Ah, Kendrick, little voice. Yo, I don't know. Kendrick don't like. There's certain times where he does this, but like it's multiple different areas where he does this like crying like voice, and I say this in every single Kendrick reaction video because I feel like it needs to be explained. His ability to use his voice and manipulate it in order to create different colors. I like to say he's using colors, or he's using a full range of his voice, right? Some rappers here, they're very monotone, right? They say things the same way every time. Then to me, when you start getting to people with higher musicality or creativity, you might hear them play with their voice a lot more, get really deep or really high pitched, where like Kendrick does this kind of like crying, like, it's given like a desperation or like a, it's something in that realm, like, or they're some type of despair or they're losing it type vibe. Like it's somewhere in that realm. I mean, y'all let me know how y'all would describe it, but I like when he does that. It's just conveying emotion. Like I always say, Kendrick paints a picture not just with his words, rhymes, but also with his cadence, his flow, but then also with how he uses his voice or bending his voice and things like that. And I feel like this is a perfect example of that.
I don't give a fuck about your whereabouts. All I care about is wearing out your area and airing out your upper body when I catch you walking out your parents' house.
Hold on, go back.
Out your area and airing out your upper body when I catch you walking out your parents' house. Homie got fucked up trying to park his tour bus, not knowing what's what or who's who, living in the LA County Zoo.
I like that. Probably got fucked up trying to park his tour bus, not knowing what's what. That's like just a little phrase, like who's who and what's what. Like, it's, you could say like, oh, person didn't know what's up or person didn't know what was going on or whatever. But that's kind of what I'm talking about again, with how many different ways can you deliver an idea that's not so straightforward. Like when you're talking about like rappers, like it's not just the rhymes. I feel like people focus on the rhymes so much, right? Obviously, a good rapper is going to be a rhyme, but like a lyricist, someone that's highly skilled, is going to be able to portray an idea in just a different way, right? He could have easily said, oh, he didn't know what type of area, the guy didn't know what type of area he was in and got caught lacking, right? It's like he says it, oh, yeah, trying to park a tour bus, not knowing what's what. It's just like little things like that, I feel, puts people like Kendrick and a lot of the GOATs in a different level, right? Because it's like if you listen to some of these songs that's on the radio, you listen to some of these mainstream songs, everything's pretty straightforward and obvious and real on the nose. But that's why I like listening to like lyrical rappers, like, because the best ones, it's like they're telling you a story, but it's not like a nursery.
Fucked up trying to park his tour bus, not knowing what's what or who's who, living in the
Oh,
LA County.
I didn't even read that he put who's who right next to it. Like, that's so crazy. I literally just stopped at what's what, but see, I was just saying the who's who and what's what. And I love when rappers do that, like where they put like colloquial phrases or just random like common sayings into their rhymes. I don't know, that's just a personal thing that I always think is entertaining.
Fucked up trying to park his tour bus, not knowing what's what or who's who, living in the LA County Zoo. Pick him off like a big dog, motherfucker. Once upon a time I shot a nigga on accident.
Uh-oh.
I tried to kill him, but I guess I needed more practice.
Uh-oh.
That's when I realized banging wasn't for everybody. Switch it up before my enemy or the sheriff got me. They lied.
I don't know why, I just love that flow. You know what's crazy? Like, I could really hear the Eminem influence in this. I mean, we all know Eminem and Wayne have influenced like you know, even Lupe Fiasco. You know what I'm saying? We know all of those people are influences, right? But like certain songs or certain deliveries, it just reminds me like, oh yeah, person was definitely by so and so. You know, I love that personally. Some people, I don't know why, some fans really get mad when you bring up another artist, but it's like rap and hip hop is derivative. Everything comes from everything. People were influenced. Everyone was influenced by somebody. So it's like you really shouldn't take it personal or get in your feelings if someone says your favorite artist is influenced by someone, especially when they can admit it themselves. Like, you know, that's the beauty to me in rap, hip hop. It's the evolution of the sound and how all these sounds start to influence each other. This person influenced that person, then that person influenced other person. I think that's cool, you know. So that's just my POV. I'm not trying to like discredit Kendrick or like his own style, right? He obviously has his own style.
Once upon a time, I shot a nigga on accident. I tried to kill
But
him,
this reminded me, that's what it was. Kendrick talked about, did he say, would y'all believe me if I told y'all that I killed a nigga or something? I feel like he's told us multiple times that like he's like shot somebody or like something. I don't know. I feel like he done told us that multiple times and like, you know, I'm sure y'all remember the song that I'm talking about. I can't remember the name of it exactly, but you know what I'm saying? Yo, Infinity Game Room in the chat. Yo, what's good, fam? Thank you so much for the raid today, bro. We're just breaking down this Kendrick Lamar verse on Dr. Dre's Deep Water. You know, the YouTube community told me to check it out, so I'm just trying to like break it down a little bit.
Upon a time I shot a nigga on accident. I tried to kill him, but I guess I needed more practicing. That's when I realized banking wasn't for everybody. Switch it up before my enemy or the sheriff got me. They liable to bury him. They nominated 6 to carry him. They worry him to death, but he no vegetarian. The beef is on his breath, inheriting the drama better than a great white nigga. This is life in my aquarium. Don't get it fucked up. Been away from home.
Yeah. I just love that beat. I love that production in Dr. Dre's like his rhythm of the verses and like rhymes lining up with the beat. I don't know why, but that like rhythmically speaking, sonically speaking, that's just always something that I love when like people can match the cadence in their delivery with the beat. It's like I don't know how difficult that is, like writing wise or like performance, but like I like it. I don't know. It's like the words and the beat being in sync, just it sounds good. It feels good to your ears. Uh-oh. Oh, is that it? Yo, that has to be Anderson .Paak, right? I like that production though. Oh, they add the trumpet in there too. That sounds so good. I love that. Shout out to the trumpets out there. Former trumpet player here. Where's Trumpet Gang? I know somebody else had to play, right? I want to understand the concept more of what he's saying. Like, I get the deep water, he made multiple water references, but I want to know what is this concept of deep water? Like, somebody's clearly drowning, right? But like, I wonder why. Like, what was the meaning or backstory behind this song?
Please help me.
Okay, so the song's over. Let's read the comments. Let's see what other people caught about this. I feel like I wish his verse was longer. Oh. Wait, what happened? What's the moral of the story? Message is you should always expect to encounter an aggressor even in those circumstances, which one would not consider such threat. Warning listeners that at any point should the listener own a entourage of rappers enter into the agreement if the perfect opportunity to strike. All you fish living freaks at best be on the lookout. Okay, I'm just curious, like, what are other people's interpretations of it? I'm gonna go to the original video because I'm genuinely curious, like, what are some other things that people thought that I missed? Because I was kind of just listening to it sonically. Aside from like those couple of lines I caught from Kendrick, I feel like there has to be something else that I'm missing. Has to be. But yeah, chat. We are going to start the celebration soon. As soon as the food gets here, so make sure y'all drop your Q&A questions for anonymous questions for the Q&A. But yeah, I mean, if you're watching on YouTube though, let me know what y'all are thinking about this. What did I miss? What lines did y'all like? What stood out to you about it? Like, I always want Kendrick verse to be longer when he's featured, so it's really not saying much. It's like, duh, of course I want it. Nah, but I actually enjoyed it. I don't know why. I just wasn't expecting the production to sound like that. I wasn't expecting to like the beat so much. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I hear Dr. Dre, I'm not like anticipating anything like too crazy. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's not like when I listen to a J. Cole song, Kendrick, Lil Wayne. Oh yeah, we gotta listen to the Lil Wayne song. Yeah, we gotta listen to that Lil Wayne and DJ Scheme. Okay, so it doesn't want to load. Okay, we just got it. Hold on. Let's see if these comments load before we get out of here. Because I just kind of want to discuss some of these things people are going to say. Okay, so they said, nice hearing it. How's it not talked about as a rap masterpiece? I just want to know what people like so much about the song. So they said it should be used in masterclass for the production. Like, I feel like people recommended the song to me off the lyrics, but it's like the only thing that stood out to me lyrically was Kendrick's part, right? And to me, this was just classic Kendrick. The production is what surprised me about it. Because I guess my bar is so high for Kendrick that it's like, he didn't do anything unexpected. It's just nice to see a master at work, so to speak, right? This is like peak Kendrick. I've been going to listen to a lot of older Kendrick, right? So he sounds so polished, the voice, the dynamics with his voice, all of that, like typical. So they said, swear these were shots at Drake. That's what I was thinking, because he said 6, then he said started at the bottom. I mean, I feel like I thought I was the only one that caught that, man. This album is underrated. Yeah, that was a good verse. I mean, I just wish it was long though. Kendrick has real soul every word. Exactly. This is good though. Nominated 6 to carry him. That's what I was thinking. We might be reaching. You know, as Kendrick fans might be, but the production though on this was so fire. I wasn't expecting it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Well, look, the comments ain't telling me too much, but y'all let me know in the comments. I'm gonna read y'all comments and I'll respond pretty much as soon as y'all drop the comments. Make sure I leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what else to check out, please. I'm trying to cover all the ground that I missed, you know, when I was growing up, because I mean, I listened to most of the mainstream songs and then all of his full albums, Good Kid, Mad City, Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Mr. Morale. And I also am going to be doing a reaction to the Kendrick Lamar EP. So that's gonna be the next one I do. I did Section 80. I have to put Section 80 out. I just checked out Overly Dedicated, so go check out that in my Kendrick Lamar album reactions, or no, Kendrick Lamar reaction section, and you'll be able to find all of the other stuff I've done. But until next time, you guys, we are out.